It's great to be with you today. I am going to be talking about anxiety today. In fact, the next two videos are going to have some theme of anxiety in them. Do you feel anxious? Do you have anxiety? Would you describe yourself as somebody who had anxiety, who felt anxious? And if so, do you feel it all of the time? It's like a background level? Or is it quite strong a lot of the time? Or is it just triggered by certain events in your life? How does your anxiety show up? Maybe you can let that bubble up as you watch this video. Now, with myself, I really didn't think I had anxiety. I could see it in other people, which is kind of funny, really, everybody being a mirror of what we have going on inside of ourselves. But I didn't see it. I truly didn't see it. And it wasn't that many years ago when it dawned on me, oh my goodness gracious me. Wow. I'm actually quite an anxious person. It's quite a humbling moment, I can tell you. Anyway, for me, it is certain triggers really that set it off. Health issues, really guaranteed. And also losing things, that's another one, another really big one for me. And when I get into those tailspins, especially if I've lost something, it really is, I'm in a bit of a crazy place. I get frantic, I get panicky. I'm like, it's like a matter of life and death when I can't find something. I think something's, I just don't know where this thing is, whether it's my keys and I'm in a hurry, or, when I've left a wallet in a taxi before and lost some earrings, lost one earring at a concert once. I'm like, I'm inconsolable. Really used to take me to a really not very happy place at all. Anyway, those people who were around me, who were witnessing this, would be initially saying, no, I'm so sorry. But on the whole, they would be saying, this is kind of crazy. Come on, it's just an earring or whatever. Don't worry about it. You just get over it. It doesn't matter. These things are replaceable. It's not that important. And that actually fueled my fire even more. It didn't calm me down. It made me feel worse. And I knew that there was this massive overreaction going on, but I didn't know how to calm myself down or what to do. It was just so hardwired in my system that it just came out as like an automatic response. And it would often take me a really long time, several days, if not weeks, depending on what the particular thing was, to calm down from the whole thing. In fact, I remember when I lost this one beloved earring. I bought this pair when I was in Maui in 2014. I really loved these earrings, and I lost one at some concert one night. And I was calling everywhere I'd been, and then I'm trying to remember the name of the person who'd made these earrings. They weren't precious as in value, but they were precious to me, and they reminded me of an incredible trip to Maui. And so anyway, I tried everything. I tried calling around, and then I tried to find a jeweler who could replicate the lost earrings so that I would have a pair again. It just went on and on and on, going round and round in circles. Or another time I left a scarf, a really gorgeous scarf, my favorite softest blue cream scarf, patterned one, on a plane when I landed early morning in Heathrow from New York. And I was so cross with myself about that too. I was calling the airline, going bonkers. Anyway, don't know if you can relate to that kind of thing or not. Whatever your brand of anxiety is, we all have our own unique triggers, really, I suppose, for anxiety. So I signed up for The Art of Calm. Martha Beck was running a course. Not sure if you have heard of her or not. She is a phenomenal life coach who creates courses and runs trainings for coaches and things. She trains coaches, and she's written many books, actually. A great woman, I think, very inspiring woman. So she was running this course, The Art of Calm, and I thought that'd be kind of interesting. I'll have a listen to that and see what I can learn from that for myself and to share with others. And in one of the weeks, she was talking about what triggers your anxiety. And when I heard that, I thought, well, losing things, that really gets my goat. That gets me very, very anxious indeed, full of worry and all the rest of it. So I thought, yeah, losing something. And then, in her own words, don't recall them, but it's along this line of following that thread all the way back into the past to where that came from, where that emanated from, or other times, all the way back. And when I did that, it seems so simple now, but when I did that, I landed right at the strong realization of memories of losing the back door key when I used to live with my dad as a teenager. And he would wake us up late at night and get us, my brother and I, up, and we had to hunt for this key. We weren't allowed to go back to bed until we had found this key, and he would be so stressed and he'd be so angry about this. And it was a pretty awful experience, and it happened over and over and over again. And so when these things happen a lot, they get hardwired in our systems. So therefore, in my system, it was saying, lose something, panic, oh, this is awful, I don't feel safe, I'm scared, oh my gosh, I'm not relaxed, this is a terrible thing I've done, this is awful, I don't know how to fix that, oh God, if only I could find that key, everything would be all right if I can just find that key, I can go back to bed, kind of thing. And so the story went on. So yes, it was really interesting for me to see that, when I lose something and I get really anxious about it now, today, as an adult, it's actually a much younger version of me, a much younger part of me, a younger self, who's feeling that old anxiety from things that used to happen many decades ago. So suddenly I had so much more compassion for the way in which I respond, for the way in which I can overreact when I lose something. And it was a bit of a game changer for me. And that's what I really want to share with you today. So I wonder if you can think of a particular kind of thing that seems to set off your anxiety quite a lot. When you've thought of something, to kind of follow it back in time to where that originated from, where it began, where that may have happened when you were younger, a lot younger perhaps. And maybe you just have a sense of an event, or maybe you have a very clear idea, like I did, if I know exactly what that is. And when you find that time and you can welcome into your awareness, into your mind's eye, those younger yous. For me, it was a range of ages. It wasn't one particular incident. It was a period of time in my life, I suppose, when I lost something and got in trouble for it. And when you invite that younger self into your mind's eye, love them, embrace them, hug them, tell them it's okay, reassure them and soothe them, and help them to just calm down and say, it's all right, I've got you, I'm here for you, I've got you. And parent, whether you're mothering or fathering, parent that younger you that just needs some help to feel better. And I find that as I do that, in your mind's eye, you can kind of be stroking your hair, or and sometimes I actually do just stroke my arm, my skin, or put my hands on my heart, or just touch my face, on my forehead, wherever it feels like I just want to touch this flesh, this skin, this whatever, hands over heart. Just be so tender and compassionate and loving towards yourself, and breathe deeply. Breathing deeply is so key, slowing everything down, encouraging the relaxation response, breathing in a sense of spaciousness and breathing out tension and tightness and breathing out anxiety and worry. Breathing in calm and clarity. Breathing in love and spaciousness. Breathing out anything that's ready to leave your system. That is the key to changing this pattern. Like something became wired together in my nervous system. And so by going in, when going inside, when I'm feeling anxious about something because I've lost something, I go, oh, I know, this is a younger me. I go back inside, invite that younger me to join the party and be with her, really genuinely be with her and ask her, hey, what can I do for you? How can I help you? How are you feeling? Are you okay? Giving them everything that they need, just being so gentle with them. And that reduces my anxiety for that particular trigger. And the more you do that over time, it weakens and weakens this neurological connection in our nervous system. So it's not quite so hardwired. And we switch into nurturing and loving ourselves and soothing ourselves, just calming ourselves down, treating ourselves like a really young child, a scared child, a terrified child sometimes. Just helping it to feel better, more relaxed, knowing that it's safe, this younger you. It's a wonderful thing to do. And I've also realized that I appreciate that in the moments when I've lost something and I've really kind of gone off the scales in terms of, oh no, this is awful, I'm terrible, and all that self-talk comes in. And people are witnessing it and saying, oh, you're overreacting, you're this, you're that. It's just now I know where this comes from. I don't need to pay attention to that anymore. Because what I used to do was kind of listen to that response in others and think, and load that on to the beating myself up. Like, oh God, I know I'm overreacting. I can't get myself out of this. I know this is ridiculous, but I'm so angry with myself and I don't know where this thing is, or I'm so scared. Or it just fueled the fire. It actually threw more petrol, gas onto the fire and made it worse. It certainly didn't calm me down. It was really annoying. Just calm down. Like, yeah, not the way. Not the way. That was most unhelpful for me. But now I know that. Now I know why. I don't have to attach to the comments that come from other people. And actually, it's a cue to take myself away, whether I go into the bathroom for 10 minutes or just take myself into another room or go outside, go for a walk, but to really soothe and love up this younger me. That really has made a huge difference to me in my anxiety stakes, just lowering my anxiety and helping me to feel more relaxed in situations where I used to get mega triggered. I hope you found this useful. And if you liked it, please like the video below because that helps it to be seen by other people, and subscribe to the channel so that you get to see all of my new videos when they're posted. And I look forward to the next time that we meet. It's been a pleasure as always. Bye.